Hey guys, here's your notes on distance time graphs with a constant speed. So let's start with just looking at an object traveling forward. Forward was what we called away from the motion detector. Okay, so draw a graph there. We'll give a little description next to it. So we went away from detector. We called that forward. The person would be walking. Here would be the detector looking at them, and they'd be walking in that direction away from it, okay? So their distance would increase on the graph, and we call that forward. Okay, so here is what it looked like on the distance time graph, and it was a straight line because it was a constant speed, all right? Now, if we go forward faster, let's compare. This would be forward, right? But how would we draw the person moving faster? If they were moving like this, that would be faster because it would be steeper. And this would be also forward, but it would be slower. Okay? Now let's look at backwards as well, moving backwards at a constant speed. All right, these are all constant speed because they're a straight line graph. All right, so if you move backwards as well, what does that look like? Well, that means you're going back towards the motion detector. If we refer back to our lab, we did. So again, let's just draw a little picture of the detector here, and say you started a distance away from it, and if you came back towards the detector, your distance would decrease on the graph, right? So the distance would be going down, all right, as time went on, and that would look like that, like a decline when you went backwards, okay? Sometimes we call backwards a negative velocity because the slope is negative, so we call it a negative velocity, all right? So now if we look at backwards faster, how would that look different? Well, if we look at our graph here, how would we draw that backwards motion faster? All right. Well, this one would be our slower example, but faster, like always, is just steeper. So that's what backwards faster looks like right there, because it is steeper.